שלום, שמי יעל גל ואני המורה לעברית במחלקה ליהדות. אני מזמינה אתכם ללמוד עברית באוניברסיטה של ויסקונסין מילווקי. להתראות וברוכים הבאים.
I'm studying Hebrew because I find it a fascinating language. I've studied over 15, maybe 20 languages throughout my life, and Hebrew is fascinating because it's having been reborn from a basically dead language, or one that was only written.
אני לומדת עברית כי יש לי משפחה בישראל.
I'm just interested in the culture.
I picked Hebrew in specific because it was totally new to me and I thought it would be interesting to explore it.
I'm studying Hebrew because after undergraduate I will be going to rabbinical school, hopefully.
Well, one thing I've for a long time been wanting to visit Israel, so of course it'd be very useful there. I'm a professional translator of several languages, including Arabic, and the connection between Arabic and Hebrew, of course, is very close.
I'm interested in living in Israel in the future, so it can help me that way. I've lived there for a short amount of time previously, and it's amazing for high tech or for so many different companies, so I'm interested in working for an Israeli company at some point, and having Hebrew will help.
Well, I have friends in Israel. I'd like to spend time there, and interested in biblical studies, things like that.
Well, employers absolutely love people who speak foreign languages.
Well, specifically me, just to be able to do my job as a rabbi, to interpret Torah and Tanakh, to be able to connect all of the minutiae of the language to the minutiae of the religion and all of the different aspects that go together within both religion and the language.
Well, like I said, just the fact that it's a fascinating language. I also think it sounds beautiful. It's got wonderful literature and culture and music.
Well, in this class in particular, the environment is very positive. The professor and the students are all very nice. It's a good learning environment, encouraging. It's not intimidating. It's something that somebody can start out as a beginner and be comfortable in.
It's just so unlike any other language that I've studied. I mean, I've studied Japanese some, I studied some French and German in high school, but Hebrew was just totally different. It's like an entirely new world.
What I like most is I really like the community of people who actually get to study the Hebrew, because anytime I've been in a Hebrew class, I've immediately, just as I walked in, I felt welcomed, and they're just like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, hey.
Just having a tiny bit of Hebrew has just made the entire experience of learning Torah so much more eye-opening and so much more deep and meaningful to me.
Definitely come to UW-M and enroll in Hebrew class. You'll love it.
Not to be scared of it and looking at it. It looks really different from what we know in English, but it's totally possible to learn. Once you get started, it comes quickly.
Don't be intimidated by the new alphabet that you're going to have to learn.
My advice is just do it. Don't be too intimidated to start out. You don't have to be good before you start. You can start from scratch and just come and have a good time.
The atmosphere is very welcoming. It's almost like we're a family, I guess.
I'm happy to be here in this class because the professor and the students are very nice.